Hey guys, it's Man of Chaos with another video for you guys. It's been a couple of days, I think it's what, 2 days, then since I've posted something. I want to start off by saying sorry for this horrible light. I have not been able to buy a light bulb that's not as bright as this one. But either way, guys, I'm here just to discuss a couple of things. This is going to be the part number 2 to what's going on in the NFL world. We have a couple of things here, a couple of who will be what and who will succeed, who won't succeed. So let's start off. First thing is the Chiefs and General Manager John Dorsey part ways. I think I think this is it's an okay part. It's an okay thing to do. I mean, I think that Dorsey was a decent general manager. I mean, he drafted pretty good people. D Ford. He drafted, Marcus Peters and just other defensive players that to me in my mind are putting the Chiefs' defense on the spot. They're really doing good. And trust me, I know that I'm a Chargers fan and they whoop our asses all the damn time. So, they also re-signed Andy Reid's contract. They supposedly the deal's for 2 to 3 years. Don't really know what they actually signed, so I don't know the details. But the only thing I do know is that they signed him for up to $6.5 million for like 3 or 2 years, whatever it was. Me personally, I think that's too high for a coach who hasn't won a playoff at all. He's been with the Chiefs for 4 years. He's gotten them to winning seasons, but they're like a Bengals. Do pretty good in the regular season, then suck in the preseason. I'm sorry, in the postseason. So I think that I just don't know what that team, man. I know Andy Reid's a good coach. Don't get me wrong. His record is like 22-4 over the last year or so, or 2 years. So I think they have the best record of any other team. So that's really, really good for them. Another thing is the Saints finally signed their 2017 first round pick, Ryan Ramczyk. His deal was supposedly worth $6.23 million, with only $5.8 million guaranteed. He has a possibility of earning $7.2 million throughout his contract. They signed him for 4 years. So that's a good signing. Again, I really don't think Ramczyk was the best offensive tackle available. My mind was Cam Robinson, which I believe the Jaguars took him. Another thing is President Donald J. Trump to nominate the Jets' Woody Johnson to serve as the U.S. ambassador to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. My thoughts on this is, why the hell would you sign a football player to be an ambassador? Number one, I'm probably going to get a lot of haters for this. I am not a Donald Trump fan. I am not a Hillary fan. The guy I wanted to be in it didn't even have a chance. So, just putting it out there. I think this is a stupid move by Donald or President Trump. What's up, I guess. This is the thing where I was telling you guys whether it's going to be a good, who's going to be good, who's not going to be good. I'll be giving you guys their letter grade of how they're going to do and stuff like that. So the thing is, which rookie wide receiver will have the better season / career? I'm going to talk about their season first, the rookie season, and then the career. So let's start off with the first overall wide receiver chosen in the 2017 NFL Draft, and that was Corey Davis, who was chosen by the Tennessee Titans. I believe this will be my letter grade is a B- for the Titans. Reason was because they do need a wide receiver. Well, they needed a wide receiver. They only had like Tajay Sharp and I forgot who else they had, and then they ended up signing Eric Decker. So that's a pretty good signings. For his season, I think he's gonna get about maybe 900 yards plus. I think he's gonna have about maybe 6 touchdowns. Average maybe 16.2 yards per catch or whatever. In the long run, though, I think he's gonna do great. I think he's gonna have multiple 1,000 yard seasons. He has a capability of being MVP. So that's what I think. Next wide receiver is, now I want to, before I say this guy's name, please don't tell me I'm gonna kiss his ass or I'm kissing his ass because I'm a Chargers fan. This is what I think he's going to be. I think, like I already said, I think Mike Williams was the best receiver chosen or available in this draft, only because of how his catching is compared to the other receivers, and his height. I think he was the tallest receiver, that was taken within the first, second, and third rounds. So the next guy is Mike Williams, who was the 7th pick overall in the 2017 NFL draft by the Los Angeles Chargers. I give this grade an A-. Reason why is the Chargers finally gave Phillip Rivers something to work with, aside from Keenan Allen and Hunter Henry and Antonio Gates and Tyrell Williams. How I think his season will go, honestly, I think he's going to get 900 plus yards. He's going to miss a couple games because of injuries, being our luck. I think he will finish a little short of Rookie of the Year for a wide receiver. I think he'll catch maybe 4 or 5 touchdowns, average maybe about 15 or 16 yards per catch. So, in the long run, though, I think this man is going to have a phenomenal career. I think he's probably the next Dez Bryant. He's just going to be straight out of the box. He's going to be a week 1 starter for sure. He's just going to do great things. So hopefully he does good for my Chargers, and hopefully Phillip Rivers and he can get good communication before season starts. Next guy is John Ross. John Ross was selected by the Cincinnati Bengals with I believe it was the 9th pick or 10th pick or whatever it was. I can't really remember. This came to a surprise to me. Reason why, the Bengals have AJ Green. They have Brandon LaFell. I forgot who. I know they drafted another receiver last year. I can't remember who it was, but they have him as well. And I just think this was a wasted pick. I think they could have gotten with the much needed middle linebacker and Reuben Foster. I just don't know, man. Either way, I think that my letter grade for him is a B+. Not for the Bengals selecting him, but for, his grade, how good he is. I think John Ross is going to be phenomenal. Of course, everybody knows he's the fastest receiver in this draft. I think in this season he's going to get 1,000 yards. He's going to beat out Brendan LaFell for the second receiver position. I think he's going to get, like I said, 1,000 yards. I think he's going to get maybe about 7 TD passes. He will be named Rookie of the Year for wide receiver, in the wide receiver, corpse or whatever. Season-wise, career-wise, I think he's going to fall off for a couple of seasons, maybe fall off for 2 years, come back, have multiple 1,000-yard seasons. I think for me, he'd possibly be the next Antonio Brown. So hopefully he lives up to the hype. The next guy is Zay Jones. Hopefully I said his name right. He was selected by the Buffalo Bills, and I give this a C, a letter C. Reason why is because I have no idea who this guy is. No disrespect to him. So I'm just gonna go to the next guy because I don't know who the heck he is. So sorry about that. Curtis Samuel was selected by the Carolina Panthers. I give this is the D plus. Reason why is I think they could have chosen a better wide receiver. I think this was the stupidest pick by the Panthers because the guy that's going to come up next was available. But either way, I believe Samuel will get maybe somewhere around 700 yards, maybe 3 or 4 touchdowns. Average maybe about 14, 13 yards because he's going to be a slot receiver. There's no doubt. So the next guy is Juju Smith-Schuster, selected by the Pittsburgh freaking Steelers. The reason I am kind of bummed about this is because I really wanted Schuster Smith. Of course, he's a U.S. Trojan. Oh my gosh, did I really just say U.S. Trojan? I'm so stupid. Sorry about that. He's a USC Trojan. I really wanted him, the Chargers, to pick him up. He wanted to go to the Chargers. Like, for fuck's sakes, Chargers, what more do you want? Either way. So I think Schuster is going to be named the, well, I don't know. I think he's going to be close to up there with these guys like Corey Davis, Mike Williams, John Ross. I think he's probably going to be the competitor that was selected in the 3rd round. That's going to be the guy. So look for Schuster to do that. I think Schuster will end up getting maybe about 600 yards only because the wide receiver corps for the Steelers is pretty good with, Antonio Brown and Martavis Bryant coming back, and I think who else is there? Isn't it Sammy Coates, I believe? But I think Sammy Coates is pretty much done. He hasn't really done anything. Either way, let's go to the next guy. Wide receiver Cooper Kupp, selected by the Los Angeles Rams. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. The letter grade for Juju Smith is a B+. Like as I was saying, Cooper Kupp was drafted by the Los Angeles Rams. I give this a C-. Reason why is the Rams knew that they needed a receiver. The only receiver worth a crap on their team is Tavon Austin. The man's not going to last. The kid's not going to last there very long. He's not happy with the team. He's not winning games like he wants to be. He has the potential to be the next, in my mind, probably the next Jerry Maclin or the next Deshaun Jackson. But I believe that Los Angeles Rams is holding him back. So, of course, Cooper Kupp's not going to do anything. I mean, shit, they didn't even use Farrell Cooper, who they drafted last year. So, what makes you think they're going to use this guy? Next guy is wide receiver Taywan Taylor, selected by the Tennessee Titans. Another receiver by the Titans. I do not know anything about this guy, so I'm just going to move on to the next guy, but the letter grade for this guy is a C-. Next guy is Carlos Henderson, drafted by the Denver Broncos. I give this a C+. Carlos Henderson is possibly in my mind, one of the best catchers in this draft. He has really good hands, really good receiving, route running. Route running. I can't remember what it's called, but I think that's a really good thing for him. So the next guy is Dede Westbrook, who was drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Excuse me, I just burped. I give this a B-. Reason why is because Westbrook is phenomenal in my mind. I think that he was a steal. He's not a big player, but big caliber player. But he is definitely one that you can count on to make big plays. To me, he's kind of like a Dorial Green Beckham. I think he's gonna play that role really good for the Jaguars. So yeah, like I said, I give it a B-. I think he's gonna get maybe around. Well, he's gonna be the 4th receiver. He's probably gonna get about 400, 500 yards there, maybe 3 or 4 touchdowns. So yeah, the next thing is finally the Raiders stop being idiots. Derek Carr gets paid. Capital P-A-I-D. Paid. Okay? The Raiders extended his contract for 5 years worth $125 million with $40 million guaranteed and a $12.5 million signing bonus. Not to mention, he's going to be earning $25 million a year, the highest of any other quarterback. Well, for now, until Kirk Cousins is signed. But this is a good signing. I was kind of worried for a second that they were going to sign him to like a stupid contract, like maybe like 3 years, 2 years. But they got the deal done. They're keeping Derek Carr. Am I happy about it? Fuck no, because I'm a Charger, so now we're going to have to deal with him for the next 5 fucking years. And not only that, to make it even worse, we got Alex Smith and an upcoming Patrick Mahomes. And then the other side, we have on the Broncos side, we have freaking, in my mind, freaking, what's his name? God damn, I hate him so much. Oh my god, that one quarterback they had last year. I always forget his damn name. Trevor Siemian. There we go. I think he sucks. To tell you the truth, I don't know how he beat out Mark Sanchez. I do not know how he beat out Paxton Lynch, but I don't think he lasts long there. I think that Paxton Lynch will eventually take up that spot, and then we're gonna be screwed. Why? Because Paxton Lynch has the strongest arm, in my mind, in that Broncos team as far as quarterbacks. Let's not forget Chad Kelly either way. Also, Chad Kelly is really good. He was injured for almost half the season, I believe, for Ole Miss. So I think he's underrated. He was Mr. Irrelevant, but to me, in my mind, he's not going to be relevant because I'm calling it right now. If Paxton Lynch does not work out, Chad Kelly is going to swoop that position and become the next John Elway. Call me stupid, whatever you want, but it's true. Because it's damn true. Stay classy.